Alright, I'm gonna do a product review. Fuck it. I'm gonna tell you something. I have been doing a head gasket change replacement on my 98 Mercury Sable, doing a head gasket change. I'm using a Dremel with, here's the Dremel, I don't know which one this is, 3000 shit or something. Looks nice, definitely, performs right, gets up to a high speed. It's really nice. Even bought this little guy to make it easier to exchange bits from 132s to 1/8, whatever the bit size. No collet changing, just spin this guy and it changes sizes. Brass wheels, clean stuff. Anyway, nothing about the brass wheels. The tool in general, I took pictures of the repair process. This thing is made so cheap on the inside. It's as cheap as fucking possible. This thing's broken on me multiple times due to poor connection electrically. I don't know anyone who, with common sense, builds something like this that reaches, high speed. This is a power tool. I don't care what anyone says. This ain't it's a rotary tool, but it's a power tool. High vibration, all that. On the inside, these connections are done so cheap, they're just metal flaps touching each other. Eventually those start getting bad connections or something gets in between them and fucks up the connection. And then your tool doesn't fucking work. Won't turn on, won't spin because it's one slight, no connection at one point somewhere in here. And I had this on various spots throughout here, had bad, just lost connection. Just metal flaps touching each other at some points, and well, you can imagine they separate or don't have a good strong connection to them. That thing won't work. And I took this apart several times because it's broken several times, and my problem was always somewhere else. Yeah. For how much this thing costs? Dremel name brand. These motherfuckers are shysters. Don't ever buy Dremel. I don't know about other rotary tools, but this one, I'll get pictures, put them in how cheap this fucking tool is made and what problems I had. Don't buy it. I regret it. I fixed this thing 5 times in about an hour to 2 each time because, well, I gotta fucking ghetto it. And this tool isn't cheap, so it's old. Try to salvage it, It does work good. It does have good RPM and it does work good, but once it breaks, it's not fun. Show you pictures. I'll show you. To fix it, I got a multimeter. Got a 2-year degree in electronics. Tell you this, you don't need a 2-year degree in electronics to work a multimeter and figure out what the problem is. Just some basic knowledge of electronics and connections. Use that to find the problem wherever it was with the connections. Soldering iron to make the connection permanent so it would never disconnect. No soldered metal flaps together so they stay connected, all that, etc. Wasn't fun, trust me. Allen key used to take it apart. Wired, a freaking add hard wire. Ended up replacing the power cable. Wires on the inside weren't the right gauge because their connector was two flaps. You stick the wire in it and it pinches in between. That's not a good enough gauge on the power or this even. Don't have right gauge wire. But anyway, when you stick the wire in, just 2 metal flaps touching the wire. Garbage. Bullshit connection. I prefer a hard soldered connection to a terminal any day over metal flaps. That's Dremel for you. Overpriced garbage. Don't buy Dremel. Fuck you, Dremel. You overcharged me who knows how much for that tool, and it broke within a month and several times after that at various different locations. Yeah, no fun. Fuck Dremel. Rather buy a $10 Harbor Freight rotary tool. $10, hey, it breaks? Fuck it. Go buy a new one. I'd rather spend $10 on a rotary tool that might break, but hey, if it breaks, at least it's a cheap replacement. Don't have to fight with it and take time out of my life for it. So don't buy Dremel, at least that one.